So I say this channel is all about living a high-tech lifestyle, and what the hell does that even mean? Well, it's my resistance to niching down, and I don't really care what the YouTube algorithm does. I'm getting a lot of traffic from peptide videos. I really want to talk about AI. If this is a retail store, if I was Walmart, the AI stuff is a loss leader. I don't make any money, but if I was making money, any of the tech videos are a loss leader. The peptide stuff gets decent traction. I'm not going to talk about either. So we moved in 2020, just as the pandemic took off. We had bought a new house, got tired of living with an HOA. Do you even own your property, right? I mean, it's bad enough property taxes and all like that, but when you throw an HOA on top, it's ridiculous. So anyway, we bought this new house. I'm on nearly an acre. My dad put it, I basically bought 20 years of projects. I think he was optimistic. I think every time I do one project, 2 more projects are created. So this previous weekend, I climbed up in the attic. In the master bedroom closet, it had one of those pull string lights. Didn't like that. So finally, after living in the house for 6 years, I got around to rewiring it. So put in a new light fixture and put in a switch. It's one of those Casa HomeKit compatible light switches, so I can control it through my phone and all like that. I've been redoing the entire house with switches and fixtures and stuff that I can control remotely. The next project, in the den, we have 2 different internet providers because we live in an old section of town and we lose connectivity constantly. One of them is Spectrum. The other one's a fiber optic provider. If a stupid person wants to look it up, they can figure out who it is, but it's Pavlov. Who cares? Pavlov. Who the hell names their company Pavlov? Anyway, so Spectrum and Pavlov provide my internet, and Spectrum goes down, the wind blows, and they go down. So the problem is Pavlov also occasionally goes down. I work remote. I can't be down. I don't want to be down. So I have a Ubiquiti router that allows me to dual bond networks, and I've just configured it for A/B switchover. So if Spectrum goes down, all traffic goes to Pavlov. If Pavlov's down, it tries to go to Spectrum. Funny thing, both went down together at the same time during this last big storm we had. Ridiculous. My desire is to shut Spectrum down, since they're the least reliable, and put Starlink in. I looked up Starlink, and it's actually going to be pretty nice because apparently they just use RG45. It's just an Ethernet cable to the station, and I can't quite tell if you have to use their router, if there's any intelligence in the router itself, or if I can just plug it straight into the Ubiquiti. If I can, that's awesome. So anyway, but initially I'm just going to shut down Spectrum and just go with Pavlov. Worst case, I pair my phone to my workstation and we just work over cellular while they sort their crap out. But all of that to say, there's a ton of stuff in the cabinet in the den. We've got a closet in the house that we store the Christmas tree in and a few things. It's empty. I'm going to build a shelf in there, and I'm going to wire a separate circuit and move all of this stuff into this closet, including my NAS and my stack of Raspberry Pis. So it'll all be in, basically I'm going to build a server closet. So that's going to be interesting. One of the things, old house, there's one breaker open that I can add a circuit to. I've talked to a friend, he's an electrician, and I'm going to install a sub panel onto into my house next to the thing. Like today, modern building codes, you put this fuse panel out in the garage. The fuse panel is in my office where I usually am shooting these videos. It's in the closet. So I'm going to have to go in there, cut another hole, figure out where to cut the hole, put in the fuse panel, and I'll do all of the wiring initially. I'm going to hire an electrician to come in, inspect my work, and then actually finish the connection to the main panel so that I don't burn my house down. I may be high tech, but I'm not stupid. Anyway, it's going to be an interesting project. I'd like to be a real YouTuber and figure out how I can actually kind of video along the way. We'll see how that works out, because I'll be doing this over the next couple of weeks. I've got a patio that I'm going to work on this weekend. I've got my smoker and stuff like that I need to lay a bunch of pavers and get them laid out correctly. And there's some other stuff I need to fix out in the yard. We're coming up on some good weather, and I'll need to be smoking some brisket. And I mean, all of this stuff that I'm talking about, I say this channel is about a high-tech lifestyle. And, smoking meat, that's high-tech, man. And peptides, you don't get any more high-tech than jabbing yourself with research-grade chemicals. And, working with AI, writing code, you got to do it all. And you don't want to be a one-dimensional, boring person. Work out, lift weights, do CrossFit, learn how to do double unders, learn how to do a handstand, learn how to write Python code, learn all of the things that you can, because what else are you going to do with your time? I mean, seriously. Anyway, if you made it this far, what's wrong with you? I got to get moving. I got to go do some shopping. The dogs need food and days to be done. So, catch you later.